Welcome to our exploration of fiscal and monetary policy, two essential tools governments and central banks use to steer the economy. Whether it's controlling inflation, reducing unemployment, or promoting growth, these policies shape the economic landscape. In this video, we'll break down their definitions, objectives, tools, and real-world examples, making complex concepts accessible. We'll also look at exam-style questions and key terms, helping you master the essentials for Pearson Edexcel IGCSE economics. Let's begin by understanding what fiscal and monetary policy mean and why they're so important for economic stability. Fiscal policy refers to the government's use of spending and taxation to influence economic activity. By adjusting these levers, governments can stimulate growth, control inflation, and redistribute income. Fiscal policy is central to managing the economy, especially during periods of recession or boom. It is often used to achieve a balanced budget and ensure resources are allocated efficiently. Understanding fiscal policy is crucial for anyone studying economics, as it impacts everyday life through public services, infrastructure, and taxation. Fiscal policy aims to achieve several key objectives. These include controlling inflation, reducing unemployment, promoting economic growth, redistributing income, and maintaining a balanced budget. By targeting these goals, governments can create a stable economic environment that benefits society as a whole. For example, increasing spending on infrastructure can create jobs and boost demand, while adjusting taxes can help manage inflation and income inequality. Each objective plays a vital role in shaping the economy's direction. Fiscal policy relies on two main tools: government spending and taxation. Government spending involves investing in public services, infrastructure, and welfare programs. Taxation includes both direct taxes such as income tax and indirect taxes like VAT. By adjusting these tools, governments can influence aggregate demand and steer the economy toward desired outcomes. For instance, increasing spending or reducing taxes can stimulate economic activity, while the opposite can slow it down. Fiscal policy can be expansionary or contractionary. Expansionary fiscal policy involves increasing government spending or reducing taxes to boost aggregate demand, often used during recessions. Contractionary fiscal policy, on the other hand, decreases spending or raises taxes to reduce aggregate demand, helping control inflation. Understanding these types helps explain how governments respond to different economic challenges and maintain stability. Fiscal policy is particularly effective during recessions, as increased government spending can jumpstart economic activity. However, it comes with challenges such as time lags. Policy changes may take time to impact the economy. There's also the risk of budget deficits and inflation if spending is not carefully managed. Evaluating fiscal policy involves weighing its benefits against these potential drawbacks, considering both short-term and long-term effects. Notable example of fiscal policy in action is the USA's 2009 stimulus package. In response to the global financial crisis, the government increased spending to revive the economy. This expansionary policy aimed to reduce unemployment and boost aggregate demand, demonstrating how fiscal tools can be used to address economic downturns. Such case studies highlight the real-world impact of fiscal policy decisions. Monetary policy is managed by a country's central bank and involves controlling interest rates and the money supply to influence economic activity. By adjusting these tools, central banks can stabilize currency, control inflation, and promote growth. Monetary policy is crucial for maintaining economic stability, especially during periods of uncertainty or crisis. It operates alongside fiscal policy to achieve macroeconomic objectives. Main objectives of monetary policy are to control inflation, stabilize the currency, promote economic growth, and manage unemployment. By targeting these goals, central banks can ensure a stable financial environment. For instance, controlling inflation helps maintain purchasing power, while stabilizing currency supports international trade. Each objective is vital for the overall health of the economy. Monetary policy uses several tools, including interest rates, open market operations, and reserve requirements. Adjusting interest rates can encourage or discourage spending and investment. Open market operations involve buying or selling government securities to influence the money supply. Reserve requirements set the minimum amount banks must hold, affecting their lending capacity. These tools help central banks manage economic activity efficiently. Monetary policy can be expansionary or contractionary. Expansionary policy lowers interest rates to encourage spending and investment, often used during economic slowdowns. Contractionary policy raises interest rates to reduce inflation and slow down excessive growth. Understanding these types helps explain how central banks respond to changing economic conditions and maintain stability. Monetary policy is generally quick to implement, making it effective in responding to economic shocks. However, its effectiveness can be limited during periods of low consumer confidence, as people may not borrow or spend even when interest rates are low. Evaluating monetary policy involves considering its speed, impact, and limitations, especially in different economic contexts. 2020, the Bank of England cut interest rates to 0.1% in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. This expansionary monetary policy aimed to encourage spending and investment during a period of economic uncertainty. The case highlights how central banks use monetary tools to support the economy in times of crisis, demonstrating the practical application of policy decisions. Exam-style questions help reinforce understanding of fiscal and monetary policy. For example, defining fiscal policy, explaining how government spending reduces unemployment, analyzing the impact of interest rate cuts on consumer spending, and evaluating the effectiveness of monetary policy in controlling inflation. Practicing these questions prepares students for exams and deepens their grasp of economic concepts. Summarize the key terms and revision points. Fiscal policy involves government spending and taxes, while monetary policy uses interest rates and money supply control. Expansionary policies boost aggregate demand and contractionary policies reduce it. Understanding aggregate demand, inflation, and interest rates is essential. For quick revision, remember the tools, types, pros, and cons of each policy. Define terms clearly, use diagrams for analysis, and evaluate with examples for exam success.